Okay, so today we're going to be making that vibrato, high-pitched kind of sawtooth lead. It works really good for dubstep, house, any electro really. It's just a really good, simple gliding sound that works great. So we're going to use massive, and the synth is only one oscillator, so you can turn these other two off right here. So first oscillator is a sawtooth, wavetable intensity amp all the way up. In the oscillator tab, what we're going to do is turn the time to about the T, and I assigned macro 2 to that, so therefore when you play it, you can kind of get that glide. It's not necessary, but you can do it if you want to. In order to get the vibrato though, you do need to do this. So when you're in the oscillator tab here, turn the rate of the vibrato to the A or to middle, and the depth, keep it all the way to the left, and turn this decay all the way up. And then what we're going to do with that is assign envelope 1. So grab the little arrows and put it there. Put that on the rate and on the depth. Now, that envelope needs to look like this. That way when you play it, it starts to get the vibrato after the note's been played for a little bit. So if this attack was all the way down, if it's all the way down, it's going to play automatically. But if you put it back there towards like the C or the K, it'll play and then sort of ease in. So turn that to your liking. I put it at the C, level all the way up, decay down, level all the way up, and the release over here. So just make it look like that if you want the sound that I've got, but also play around with it and get it to your liking. Okay, next we got, let's go to the voicing tab, make it monophonic first of all. 16 and 1, so that looks pretty good. Okay, envelope 4, I turned the attack all the way down, level all the way up, decay all the way up, level down, and I put the release at about 10 o'clock. And I believe, oh yeah, and then we got one more thing going on. Take the LFO from 5 and put it on the pitch of oscillator 1. I pitched it up like 1.08. It doesn't really matter. I just pitched it up a little bit to give it grittiness. Here's it without. With. So you notice that when you do that, it gives it some crunch, some more grittiness. That LFO needs to have the rate all the way up. I used a sine wave, and it looks like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Massive, and that's really the sound that I got out of Massive. I also used an external plugin called Combinaut, which looks like this. It's just a multi-band distortion. You don't need it to get the sound. Here's it without. Here's it with. So you can get the same effect if you don't have this plugin. You can get it with EQ and overdrives. So it's really just not that specific to the sound. So you guys can just kind of play around with it. Now for this remix that I did of Radioactive by Imagine Dragons, I actually layered 2 of these synths. And you get that sound out of it. So yeah, so the download for this patch will be in the description, and if you would like to hear the full cover / remix of Radioactive, I'll put the link in the description once I have it up on SoundCloud. And that's pretty much it. If you guys got any questions, don't hesitate to ask.